We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Jeff Samardzija gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana. Also, a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big, strong guy. A lot of people think he takes that football mentality out on the mound. 94 to 96, good sink, good late run, good hard breaking ball, and his split finger has gotten a lot better. If Jeff Samardzija is on, you'll know early he'll be inducing a lot of ground balls.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
The count now at 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The 3-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed is past meetings with Samardzija. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman Belt. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Ready now, Ketel Marte. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consist.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, David Peralta.
To the plate now, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
He's set. The 0-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Puig at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager that 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1, he would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
Yasiel Puig.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to Puig. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he misses again. Ball 3. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marte. And oh no, it's off his glove. Throw into second, and he's safe. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just missed above the zone. Looking at his career totals, Posey is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Walker is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. We are still scoreless. Settling in now, Christian Walker, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's low. Nope, upstairs.
Hit hard to third. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Throw won't get him. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Eduardo Escobar standing in, as Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike one. Walker leads off second with nobody out. Line toward right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt. A ball and no strikes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes a cold strike one. A runner at second, nobody out.
Ball.
2-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hamilton on the move. Into a slide as he makes a great basket catch.
Great play right there, and I love the way he played it. Sometimes when you slide for a ball, you give your eyes a little better angle to look up at it, and you kind of get your whole body under it. He's clearly practiced that a lot and made it look really easy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ildemaro Vargas comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he popped him up. Longoria into shallow left. And oh no, it's off his glove.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knot.
Into the box now, Robbie Ray. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In his career, Marte carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Russell calls for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one run scores here in the frame. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Arizona.
The first baseman, Brandon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Brandon Belt is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Ahmed has it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting seventh.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The pitch. And he popped him up. Here comes Marte, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Billy Hamilton digging in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Ahmed, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Nick Ahmed.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. 1 gone in the Arizona 3rd. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Jeff Samardzija, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers, smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next to the Giants.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria. 2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Here's the 0-1. Big swing by Puig and a ball sent to deep left. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Here's Buster Posey now. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's now 2-1 San Francisco. Digging in now, Christian Walker. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Walker.
Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Slater's under it. He's got it one away.
Now batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Escobar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. In there, and it's even at one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now
at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Vogt, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that was perhaps bay-bound, but instead it's a long foul ball. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hamilton is under it. And that's the third out. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The first baseman, Brandon.
Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he takes a called strike two. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Marte's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Slater arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The pitcher, Robbie.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Robbie Ray. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly. Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Marquez.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
In now, Nick Ahmed. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hit down the line at first, but this is foul. The 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. To the plate now, David Peralta. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 0. Here it is.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it is. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
3-1. Here it is. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Two runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. So stepping in, Billy Hamilton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hamilton.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0.
Inside ball 3.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And now the Giants pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 35.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set. The 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. And that misses. 2-1. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Ready once again, Christian Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Christian Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman, number 5.
Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's low. That's in. Ball 2. Yeah.
2-1 now.
2-1.
All even now. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ildemaro Vargas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready to take his hacks again, Yasiel Puig, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. and it's fouled away. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants' right fielder. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. A 1-0 delivery. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Fouled off. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Striding in, Ildemaro Vargas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. John Jay will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 9, John Jay.
And that misses, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Weak roller right side. Reined in. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
A 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Score remains 2-2. Mike Leake gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 8, Mike Leake.
Here's Addison Russell. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The second baseman, Addison.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Leake typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, digging for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting, center fielder.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
A ball and no strikes. And they're runners at the corners now. One and 0 pitch on the way. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Popped him up. Vogt is under it. 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Peralta has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batted.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Leak pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Giants lead it 3-2. Reyes Maranta will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
So striding forward now, Nick Ahmed 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ahmed is exactly a .220 hitter, so he'll look to improve on that if he can a little bit here.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 1 away. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now batting, David Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the 1-0.
That's outside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw over, being especially careful here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. He's running in there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Now running at second base, number 16, Tim LeCastro.
A pause and the 0-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set. The 2-2. Pitch outside the throw. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Wandy Peralta will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Wandy Peralta.
Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down 3-2. Tim LeCastro is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Number 16, Tim.
Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. Last time through was a base hit.
Leading up for the Giants, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Marte, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Two balls and two strikes to the Giants catcher. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike three called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Just a tick behind for a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. Bases are empty, one man out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now back, the left fielder, Austin Slater.
So now to the plate, Austin Slater. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Yohan Lopez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. To the plate now, Addison Russell, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Archie Bradley is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. LeCastro is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
0-1's the count.
Bradley, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now the Giants start to think about pinch hitting possibilities. Here's what they have remaining on their bench. Donovan Solano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Giants. Number 7, Donovan Solano.
And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not the place to be. Not even close.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. LeCastro is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Giants leave him loaded, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Tony Watson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate, Stephen Vogt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Just hung in there on that one. Grounded to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box, Ildemaro Vargas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. from the stretch.
0-1.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Now, if you're starting to think about who's left on the Arizona bench, there's a look at the remaining pinch-hitting possibilities. Carson Kelly will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 18, Carson Kelly.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the 1-0. In the air now out to left field. Giving chase is Slater. He gets there, and that's the second out. So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have bounced back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series as this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jeff Samardzija earns his first win of the season. Tony Watson hammers down the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Jeff Samardzija. His record is now 1-2. The save to Tony Watson, his second. The loss goes to Mike Leake. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home